Hey everyone, welcome back to Mindscape. Have you ever felt like life is slipping faster than you can keep up? Like you're missing something crucial that others seem to understand, but you don't? Here's the hard truth. There are lessons that, if ignored, can lead to years of regret, wasted potential, and missed happiness. Lessons that, if you don't learn now, you might look back and wish you had. This isn't just another video. It's a wake-up call. So, before it's too late, discover these life lessons that can change everything, if you let them. 1. Embrace change. It's inevitable. Change is one of those things that's just unstoppable. Whether we like it or not, life is always shifting. Friendships evolve, technology advances, even our interests and goals can completely flip. Trying to hold on to the way things used to be is like trying to hold back a river with your hands. It's just not gonna happen. The sooner we embrace change, the more we can grow and adapt in ways that actually make life better. Think about it like this. Imagine someone refusing to learn how to use a smartphone because they're sticking with the old ways. They'd miss out on so much, like staying connected with friends or finding new hobbies. Letting change in is a game changer. 2. Focus on relationships, not things. It's easy to get caught up in wanting more things, new clothes, the latest phone, a nicer car. But at the end of the day, it's not stuff that truly makes us happy. It's people. Think about it. Nobody remembers their best memories by recalling what they owned. We remember the laughs, the late-night talks, the people who were there for us. When we focus too much on things, we risk missing out on building strong, real connections. For example, imagine someone working overtime just to buy the newest gadget, but missing family dinners or time with friends. Years later, they'll probably regret the lost moments way more than any cool thing they bought. Relationships are what stick with us. 3. Learn to forgive. It's for your own peace. Forgiveness is tough, but it's one of the best gifts you can give yourself. Holding on to anger or grudges doesn't hurt the other person as much as it hurts you. It's like carrying a heavy backpack filled with old stuff you don't need anymore. It just weighs you down. Forgiving someone doesn't mean you're saying what they did was okay. It means you're ready to let go and move on. Think about it like this. If you keep replaying an argument with an old friend, it's like rewatching a movie you hate over and over. Instead, by forgiving, you're saying, I'm done with this chapter. You make room for better things and free yourself from the past. 4. Time is your most precious resource. Time is the one thing we can't get back. Once it's gone for good. We often don't realize how precious it is until we've wasted it on things that don't matter. Scrolling for hours, binge-watching random shows, or stressing about stuff that won't matter in a year, these can steal our time without us even noticing. Imagine it like this. You're given a set amount of time each day, like money. Spend it wisely, or it's gone. Instead of investing time into endless social media scrolling, try using it for things that actually help you grow. Learning something new, spending quality time with friends, or building skills. Use your time intentionally, and future you will be grateful. 5. Failure isn't the end. It's a stepping stone. Failure feels rough, but it's actually one of the best teachers out there. When you mess up, it's easy to think, that's it, I'm done. But every successful person has failed, often more than once. Failing just shows you what didn't work, giving you a chance to try a different approach. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. You'll fall a few times, maybe scrape your knee, but each fall teaches you balance and control. Imagine someone who wants to start a business, but gives up after one rough month. If they saw that failure as a lesson, they'd get back up, tweak their strategy, and try again. Failure's only a dead end if you let it be. 6. Take care of your health. Body and mind. Health is one of those things we don't really think about until we have to. It's easy to take our bodies for granted when we're feeling fine. But here's the thing. Neglecting our health, both physically and mentally, catches up with us eventually. Skipping sleep, eating junk all the time, or ignoring stress doesn't seem like a big deal at first. But over time, it can wear us down. Imagine it like owning a car and never doing maintenance. Eventually, it's going to break down. Think of someone who's always pushing themselves to work late, skipping meals, and barely sleeping. After a while, they start feeling burned out and sick more often. Taking care of yourself now saves you so much in the long run. 7. Don't compare. Run your own race. Comparing yourself to others is like running a race where you're always looking sideways. You're bound to trip. We're all on our own paths, with different strengths, weaknesses, and timing. When you focus too much on what others have, you lose sight of what you're working towards. Instead of getting caught up in someone else's achievements, think about how far you've come and the progress you're making. Imagine a runner constantly looking over to see if they're ahead or behind others. They'd waste energy and probably fall behind. It's the same in life. Focus on your own lane, set personal goals, and celebrate your growth. You'll be much happier when you're racing against yesterday's you, not someone else. 8. Be grateful. It multiplies happiness. Gratitude is one of those little things that can make a huge difference. When you start focusing on what you have instead of what you lack, life feels a lot brighter. It's easy to get caught up in thinking about what's missing, what others have, or what you wish you could change. But taking a minute to appreciate the simple things, a good meal, a friend who cares, even just a sunny day, brings instant joy. Imagine someone who spends all their time wishing for a bigger house, but overlooks the comfort and warmth of their current home. They miss out on the happiness right in front of them. Being grateful daily helps you see how much you already have. Life is a journey, and these lessons are your roadmap. Embrace them now, before it's too late. The earlier you live by these truths, the richer your life will become.